Hello, hello, it's Agnes, and this is a YouTube for MKS. I'm not going to mention your name because you didn't tell me yes or no, so I'll keep you anonymous. Now, the question is, let me just read it so I get it right. Can you do another video about dealing with a third party and how to not let it occupy the space in your head? Now, I know many of you have experienced this, are experiencing this right now, and it is an incredibly challenging situation. Now, firstly, what I want to say is it's about your beliefs. To end up in these triangle situations, there has to be some beliefs operating in you, okay? Now, those beliefs would be I'm second best, I'm not good enough, I'm not deserving, I'm not worthy, that person's better than me, other people are better than me, I'm going to get left for somebody else. All those kind of cluster of beliefs are in there. So, what I want to tell you is how to deal with it. And this is stuff that I've had to do myself more than once. And really, if you want to stop your mind chewing on itself, especially in those late hours of the night or early hours of the morning, or when you go to the bathroom in the night, when you're not asleep again, it is those incredibly tormenting thoughts that come back. So, a few things you can do. Firstly, you got to not. It's like a ball bouncing down the stairs, okay? Like if you drop a ball and it's on step 1 and then it bounces to step 3, you can kind of still catch it. Once you go from step 3 and it jumps to step 6, and then from 6 to 12, and then from 12 to 25, the momentum is incredibly hard to stop. Now, the mind is the same thing. You must catch this while it's on step number 3, so to speak, okay? So, you have to literally divert away and not indulge these thoughts, okay? How do you do that? You pick one thought, one go-to thought. I'm first best, I'm loved, I'm important, whichever one you want to pick that fits, because there'll be certain ones that resonate more depending on the particulars of your specific situation. Pick one and do it over and over and over and over and over again, and just drown that stuff out. You can't be thinking of two things at once. So when you start to feel that thing happening, which comes from, firstly what happens is you think about the person and a third party. Then you input it through your interpretation, right? Your interpretation is they've chosen them over me, which means, and this is how you interpret this, I'm not as good as them. They must have something I don't have. They must be more attractive than me. They must be better in bed than me. They must be better looking than me. They must have more, it could be family members that are the right religion. It could be all sorts of things. So you then drop your sense of security, you drop your sense of confidence, you drop your sense of self-love by indulging in those kind of thoughts, which just make you feel absolutely rotten. But if you can see, the interpretation is what's caused the emotional response, and the interpretation is one thought, then 2 thoughts, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then it becomes hours worth of really not helpful thoughts, okay? But it is interpretation. It doesn't mean any of those things. Really, if you look at it, you could be more attractive, you could be more, forgot the ones I said. You could be like so many more. You could be better, you could be more important, you could have more money, you could be more suitable, could be any of those things. But it's like you've interpreted it as they have picked somebody else, therefore I must be less than, not good enough, you see. So you got to change your repetitive habitual thinking. and you do that and make it, honestly, when you're really on a downward slide with it, and I know it is excruciatingly tormenting, it's incredibly challenging, especially if you've let the ball bounce down the stairs and you're down to step 25 and you can't catch it. And then you end up laying in bed that day crying, and you ring in sick from work, or you can't eat, or you can't sleep, or any of those things. Or a lot of people go out and take drugs and get drunk and do all sorts of stuff to try and blot out what's going on. But if you can harness your thinking and learn how to do it, I can tell you it is something no one can take away from you. So pick a thought and just work diligently, okay? You can't be thinking I'm not good enough or they're better than me and be thinking I'm loved and I'm first best at the same time. You can't, okay? It's not possible. The mind thinks one thought at a time. So practice that. It's that simple. It really is that simple, but sounds simple in theory, but to do it when you've got a third party lurking around and you don't know when they're seeing each other, or if they're laying in bed together, or if they're walking down the street. And of course, you don't even know that any of that stuff's true. But what you do is you torture yourself with it. And I know you'll be nodding your head, because those of you that are in there right now have been doing that. And I did it too. That's why, I can relay it to you. So it's really, you can focus your way out by building up what you think about you. Build it up by changing what you feel about you. Those people can't make you think or feel anything. That is all in your hands. Okay? Lots of love. And I'm going to post in the description the other video I did a while ago called The Other Woman or The Other Man. For those of you that haven't seen it, you can watch that one as well. Lots of love.